The Boy and the Jar of Fireflies. A boy stood in a field as the dusk fell, his heart racing with excitement. The warm summer night was filled with the faint flickering lights of fireflies, tiny stars lighting up the dark. Grinning with joy, he tiptoed closer, carefully capturing as many fireflies as he could and placing them in a small glass jar. "Look, Grandma, they're so beautiful, aren't they?" he exclaimed, showing his jar of glowing companions proudly. His grandmother, wise and calm, sat on the porch, a knowing smile on her face. She leaned forward and gently said, "Yes, they are, my dear, but remember, if you keep them trapped, they'll stop shining." The boy hesitated for a moment, but the excitement of having that glow forever by his side dulled her words. He nodded absent-mindedly, too thrilled to notice her meaningful gaze. That night, he placed the gleaming jar next to his bed. The little lights radiated a soft, mesmerizing glow in the darkness of his room. They became his nightlight, his company, as he drifted off into dreams, thinking he had captured something truly special. But as the boy slept, so did the glow. The fireflies confined to the small jar flickered less and less until finally their light dimmed completely. The next morning, the boy shot up, eager to see his glowing friends. But to his horror, the jar was still. His heart sank as he stared at the lifeless insects inside the once magical jar. Tears welled up in his eyes as his grandmother's words echoed in his mind. He hadn't understood them fully, but now it all made sense. With trembling hands, he opened the jar and softly whispered, "I'm sorry." The sadness in his voice filled the silent room. To his surprise, something incredible happened. Slowly, one by one, the fireflies began to stir. Wings fluttered gently, and then came the glow. A faint magical light began to fill the jar once more. As the boy watched, overwhelmed with relief and wonder, the fireflies flew out of the jar and filled the room with tiny bursts of light. The soft glow danced around him, even brighter than before, filling every corner with their magic. The boy's sadness turned into awe as he realized the truth. It was their freedom, not captivity, that allowed them to shine so beautifully. Sitting on the edge of his bed, the boy gazed at the fireflies flying freely into the open sky through his window. Their glow flickered in celebration, unhindered and unrestricted. The boy smiled through his tears, feeling the weight of a newfound lesson lift from his heart. He ran to his grandmother on the porch, holding her hand tightly. "You were right, Grandma," he admitted with a soft, heartfelt voice. "They shine the brightest when they're free." She smiled warmly, resting her hand on his shoulder, proud of the kindness and understanding he had discovered. This story isn't just about fireflies, it's a gentle reminder for all of us. Sometimes we hold on to people, dreams, or memories far too tightly, thinking it will preserve their brilliance. But just like the fireflies, the brightest beauty comes when you let it thrive freely. So let this be a message for you. Cherish, nurture, and embrace freedom, whether for yourself or others. That's when the light within truly shines the brightest. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect and share your thoughts in the comments below. Can you think of a moment in your life where letting go made all the difference? Share your story so others can feel inspired too. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to save it for when you need this little reminder and share it with someone who could use a spark of warmth and hope today. Together, let's spread the glow of kindness and connection.